So.
Let's start another section here. This is the Ryan Reynolds chapter.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's start with Free Guy.
Didn't see it.
You didn't see Free Guy?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If it weren't for Mortal Kombat, I would say that Free Guy is probably the best video game movie put on the big screen. And it's weird because it's not an actual video game franchise, but the premise of the movie
is based on video games.
It's based off of video games. He is a non-playable character, an NPC in a video game, but in the movie he's sentient and he wants to be more, and he takes over. He gets himself involved in the video game, and he actually causes real life video game players to lose or to alter the game, and they realize that
he sounds like a horrible person.
Yeah, but he's funny as fuck. And the climax is pretty hilarious.
Is it just Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds?
But that's him in almost every movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the video game aspect of everything, I thought the explanation of how the actual of video games itself is kind of explained pretty well in this movie. And Taika Waititi is the villain, and so it's a pretty good touch. It's a cool movie to watch, especially to get to the end.
I mean, I'll check it out, and I think it's coming on Disney Plus like in January sometime,
or Hulu, because it's
January. No, it's
Disney Plus. Yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
But
it's a fun movie.
I will say this: for Hollywood movies, they are getting better at video game movies, whether they're based on a video game or not. Sometimes they're even better if they're not based on video game.
We recently saw the trailer for Uncharted, a PlayStation video game.
But I'm not talking about that. No, I don't mean that. I mean, like, video games in the movie. Like, this movie, like Free Guy. Yeah. It's a video game, but it's in the movie. Like, Jumanji.
Okay, yeah.
That was one of the best video game movies I've ever seen. Not based on a video game, right? Yeah. So there's that. Scott Pilgrim was probably the first of this genre that I would say in good video game movies.
Pop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pixels tried it, but that was a shit movie. Yeah. I think they're getting better at doing those kind of video game stuff. So, but you said this is a Ryan Reynolds section.
Yes. Did you see anything Ryan Reynolds this year?
Unfortunately, I saw a couple of Ryan Reynolds movies.
Give me one.
Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Yes. Talk about it.
It's more the same. The first one.
My only disagreement to that is, as a viewer, I got what I wanted. As in, Salma Hayek stole the movie for me in the first one. And I wanted a sequel with more Salma Hayek.
Well, yeah.
And I got it.
Yeah.
So I got what I wanted, so I can't complain.
I'm not complaining.
But the movie was a great follow-up. I don't know if it added much to it. But again, you're watching it. If you saw the first movie, you're watching the second one mainly for Salma.
It's just one of those things where... we did another video about MCU and Falcon and Winter Soldier, where I thought is retreading shit that we've already seen, like that wasn't necessary because it was all resolved. Mm-hmm. This one, I think, at the end of the first Hitman Bodyguard,
that was it.
They resolved. They started finding respect for each other or whatever, or kinship, whatever. Mm-hmm. And this one, they're back to doing the same shit over again. I think I'll work this shit out. But anyway, it was fine. It was fun because it's they can kind of cut loose on that movie. Salma Hayek is funny and she's still gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she on crack, man.
Yeah.
How about Red Notice? Did you catch Red Notice?
If you mean, did I see a movie starring Ryan Reynolds as Ryan Reynolds, and I saw it had Dwayne Johnson being Dwayne Johnson, and I had Gal Gadot being Gal Gadot? Yes, I saw that movie. There's nothing. Now, I will say there was a couple twists I didn't see coming, but other than that, it was just them being the same characters that they always play in the fucking movies. Maybe Gal Gadot because she's whatever, but Dwayne Johnson always does the same shit, and Ryan Reynolds always does the same shit, and this is just them. I think they probably it was Dwayne Johnson's $7 studio. They just made this movie for the fuck of it, just to say, hey, let's be ourselves.
Again.
Okay, yeah.
A Netflix movie that I actually saw in the theater because they had it for like a week or two.
Dumbass.
The experience.
Dumbass.
The name's Dumas.
Dumas. Just French for dumbass.
Speaking of Netflix.
The one time you rush out to see a movie and you don't have to.